good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, wherever you're watching us from. It depends on your time zone. I remain one of the only Biafran evangelist, Benjamin Johnson Ezisnachi. Listen and listen good, my beloved brothers and sisters all over the world. Mommy and daddy, do not lose hope and don't give up because there is hope coming. Our faith should remain strong and prayerful for Mazen Namdekano and Ngozi Orabueze and Mazen Simon Ekpa. The three heroes that makes and that God will use to make this our freedom a conquered and a conclude and a concrete one, a real fact. Yeah, the mother of Biafran, in person of Ngozi Orabueze. That is, they know in the Bible we have a mother of Israel. So, but to me, I'm calling her the mother of Biafran because she's playing the motherhood role in this struggle. She visited, this thing happened on Monday, being Easter Monday. In Tel Aviv, you and I knows very well that Israel and Iran are having, not only Iran, even Beirut, that is Lebanon, they are having serious issues. So there was a blow in Tel Aviv that affected people and which led to the 4 deaths of some persons that happens out of the 4, 3 happens to be the Biafrans, the Igbos, the Igbos descendant, Igbo origin, Igbo people, our brother in Tel Aviv. So when the mother of the Biafrans heard about it, she traveled to Israel, Tel Aviv to be precise, to see the families, the deceased families, as a condolence and to bear and to condole with them. But listen and listen good. After that, this, she said that she will be working diplomatically, and you can see the handwriting on the wall that through she's doing it. The Prime Minister of Israel, the warlord himself, I'm talking about no other person than Benjamin Netanyahu, now gave his own speech regarding to that visit. And as a result of, making her to understand that he himself was not happy over the incidents, and at the same time, that he paid his own attribute, letting her to know that Biafrans and the death of these people remains in his heart forever, that they are not going to be forgotten or thrown out just like that, because they died in a heroic way. And as a result of that, he made a promise to the woman, I mean a person of Orabueze, Ngozi Orabueze, the mother of the USB, United States of Biafra, that the case and the issue of Biafra remains forever in his heart. And that is why I said it is an advantage, but it is a very huge blow to the woman, the mother of Israel, in person of Ngozi Orabueze. But with the statement of Netanyahu, gave us a hope, a new hope, a relief that despite all odds, and even in the midst of all odds, that Israel as a nation, America as a nation too. When you mention Israel, you're mentioning America. They have you and I at heart. They have Biafran issue, Biafran case at heart. They have not forgotten us. Neither have they abandoned us or the issues related to us. It's just because of what is in their hand. They are trying, to make sure that they come everywhere, so that when they come fully for Biafrans, they will know, everybody will know that they are out for Biafrans. Then they will give us what we really want.
Okay, having said all this, Biafran evangelists, which means it signals a very positive move
Exactly
for the Biafran movement. Okay,
yes.
Let me come to this particular question. With this promise that Benjamin Netanyahu has made, do you think that the British would have any negative effect on this statement? Do you think they're going to have any part to play in not allowing this to come to fulfillment? Or do you think it's not going to work out for the British this time around, that Biafran struggle will actually come to a successful ending?
Number one, yes, Biafra is coming to a successful end, and Netanyahu have no business to take order from the UK. The US have no right again or order to take order from the UK because the UK have lost their respect before them. Listen to what US president said.
Sorry to cut you short. Why I'm asking this, UK, everybody know that British colonized Nigeria.
I know that.
So that's why I came up with the question.
That is why I'm telling you, and I'm trying to tell you why I say that their respect is gone.
Okay.
Donald Trump said that he has given NATO an opportunity through this war, their war in Iran. So he gave them a trial, and what happened? They failed. The British failed. So, and he replied back to them. He said that he spent billions of dollars in NATO. That is America spent billions of dollars for NATO on yearly basis. Now that America needed NATO help, NATO turned them down. On this note, that everybody should face their own battle. But as for them, US, Israel will achieve their goals in Iran, which you can see successfully they are succeeding. So this gives you and I the right and the joy, the celebration and the jubilation that when they are done, when they decided to take decision regarding to the case of Biafra, they don't need to go and take permission again from the British, irrespective of them being the colonial master or whatsoever. They have the right now because NATO is no longer what it is. Who are the NATO? America and Israel. Besides these two persons, no NATO. Remember that Putin said it some years back before now, and you can see it playing. So now when they will now rise after this war, they will now stand. Then the British, this time around, is not going to indigenous people of Biafra. We are already on our own as a Soviet state. Remember the declaration in 2024, November 29, when our PM, Mazi Simon Ekpan, you understand, declare it December 2nd, and it was announced November 29, 2024, which led the Nigerian conniving with the Finnish government and the Lailai Sidious Musa, the deceiver of the defense minister currently now in Nigeria, the murderer of the Biafrans. They connive with the Finland government to kidnap our brother in the name of arresting him and charging him illegal to arrest him in the name of is carrying out illegal acts. But I know our PM, the Prime Minister himself, is coming out strongly. Very soon, he will defeat Nigeria because the Finnish government have already seen it of a truth. The young man was innocent of the false accusation which Nigeria have leveled against him. Now, come to what you have just said concerning the creation of the one state in Nigeria, in addition to complete it, 6 states in the geopolitical zone in Nigeria, coming from the axis of the southeast. Listen and listen good. Ngozi Orabueze, the deputy prime minister of the USB, United States of Biafra, wrote to Federal Republic of Nigeria concerning the creation of that state, debunking it and disagreeing with them, warning them and telling them that they should hands off from anything that has to do with what Biafra land, because we have stand as a sovereign nation. They don't have right to come and dictate for us or tell us what to do or creating a state, because the reason is this: creation of that state is not for the benefit or the profit of the southeast. Rather, it was the ideology of division.
Sorry, please. You're trying to say that creation of that state will not favor the Biafrans.
It's not for the favor of Biafrans, but it's for the division of Biafrans.
Please, would like to know, what do you mean by that, sir?
What I mean is this. Take a look. Have you ever go and check the southwest? Did you see anything like south-southwest and south-southeast west? Do you see anything like that?
No.
In the northern part of Nigeria, do you see south-south north and southeast north? Do you see that?
No.
No. But when it comes to eastern part of Nigeria, the Biafra land, you will see what? South, 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 and the southeastern part of Nigeria. This is a divide and rule system which they use to divide the two brothers that makes the two brothers not to reason or to agree together to achieve and pursue their major goal, which is Biafra. Are you hearing me? So now creation of Anioma, whatsoever they may call it, now is another way of creating from the same data that are denying to, saying that they are not Biafra. Are you getting it? Now bringing them now, part of Delta and some Imo, merging together to become part of the same Southeast. Are you not seeing division?
Mm.
Are you not seeing creation of collision among the two brothers? Then they will begin to log ahead within one another, against one another. This is ideology of the British in Nigeria, so that the Biafrans will never rise to come together and reason together to stand up and get what they are pursuing. That is why the woman in person of Ngozi Orabueze said, Nigeria, and he told particularly Bola Ahmed Tinubu, she told particularly to the Senate President Akpabio, you all knows that that place is a Biafran land, and you Akpabio, being a Biafran citizen, you knows what it is and you knows what it means. Why are you joining hand to do what? To cause division among your brothers. This is not normal. It is very, very abnormal. And we, the Biafrans, are not ready to welcome such division any longer, because they have seen it that we are winning them in international side.
You're
And they
winning
have
them.
seen it that our leader, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, has defeated Nigeria. He has conquered Nigeria. The same as Nnamdi Kanu is in prison. Yes, that is what they believe, and that is what they did. Their intention was to silence Mazen Nnamdi Kanu completely. But the Lord God Almighty, whom is the God of the Biafrans, the Chukwokika Biama of Funde Biafra, said no to that. And that is why today, even in the National Assembly of Nigeria, they are debating about Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Go to the parliament of the Israel, they are debating about Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Go to Russia today, they are debating about Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Go to the congressmen in United States of America, they are talking about Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Go to UK themselves. Didn't you hear what the recent this thing from Prince Charles concerning Nigeria and the case of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu? He warned Nigeria concerning that. He talked to them concerning that. That is to tell you that the coming of Biafra is already at hand.
Okay. Biafran evangelist, along the line when you were talking, something actually caught my attention that I would like to ask you, because I also think that my viewers will be interested to also hear from you. You mentioned something about deltas that are talking about them not being part of Biafra, because some time ago I saw in the internet where the one delta person was talking about Nnamdi Kanu fight and whatever, Biafra, blah, 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 that deltas are not part of Biafra.
Yes,
What's your
Asari
take on
Dokuba
that?
is one of the people that said that they are not Igbos. You understand?
So are you saying that deltas are among the people that is talking about one Nigeria and they're not interested in the Biafra breakout?
Yes, they are not interested. But now they are coming to pick interest. And the same Nigeria who divided, see what my point is.
Okay.
The same Nigeria who removed Delta from being part of Biafra or being part of the Igbos. Are you getting it? The same set of people now want to bring the same Delta to join them again to Igbos.
So are you saying that this is an agenda for the Biafra movement to be stopped or fought?
Exactly. Indirectly, because they believe that they say that they are being marginalized. Okay, let us create one state for them to be 6 states instead of 5 states. Are you getting it? To make them 6 states in order to calm down. Remember, I will give you another point again. Do you know that if Ekwere Mmadụ happened to be in Nigeria, he wouldn't have gone to jail? Now, Nigeria did not say anything, but now they have seen that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is giving them headache. They now decided to talk about Ekwerem Madu to bring Ekwerem Madu back to Nigeria. What is he coming to do here in Nigeria? To complete his jail time, which you and I know that there is no way Ekwerem Madu will come from UK to Nigeria and go to jail. It's not possible. So they are just doing everything humanly possible to do what? To silence our ambition and our vision of becoming a sovereign nation, because they understand the importance of our departure from Nigeria. They know the immense illusion it will cause inside Nigeria if Biafra exit Nigeria. They know that it will cause a very huge hole into Nigeria. Number one, security. Into Nigeria, number two, safety. Into Nigeria, number three, life. Into Nigeria, number four, economy. Into Nigeria, number five, announcement. Into Nigeria, number six, development. Into Nigeria, number seven, production. There is no part of this country that is as productive as the Biafrans. No part of this country that is as developed as the Biafrans.
So with what you're saying, sorry Biafran Evangelist, you're trying to say that this breakout that the Biafrans are agitating for, that it will definitely favor the Biafrans more than the Nigerians.
If we use the word more than its understatement, it's triple, 100%.
So you feel that's why the government are scared and trying not to
That
make
is
it
why
clear.
they are afraid. They don't want it, because they know. Take a look at Israel. How old was Israel? Or how old are they now? When did they got their fully independence as a nation? 1948, to be precise, after the Second World War that ended up in 1945. Are you hearing me? And as at that very year in Nigeria, it was a Richard Constitution that was ruling Nigeria. Under Richard Constitution, 1945, it ended. After the first Constitution, Clifford Constitution, 1922, that expired 1939. Then Richard took over to 1945, when the Second World War ended. Are you hearing me? Then Israel became a nation in 1948. The Israel of 1948 mentioned the nation that can stand with them today. But when they were with the other people, they never see their importance. Just as the Biafrans, Nigeria have not seen our importance. They don't even care. And instead of them to embrace the blessings that God has given the Biafrans by adding them to Nigeria, but Nigeria did not see it. When we break out of Nigeria, let Nigeria remain. Let Biafra go. I give you 20 years. Take a look. I will give you an example. Go and check. Do your research. 75 to 80% of the development of Lagos State is from Biafrans.
It's from Biafrans.
Yes. I bet you. Go and do your findings. Go to the economic growth of Nigeria. Biafrans contribute 75% of it. The one Nigeria you are hearing today is what is coming from the Biafra land. In case you don't know, do your findings. I will give you an example. I don't know if you have been in Tinker Island before.
Apapa.
Apapa.
Okay.
Go to Wharf Apapa. You understand? Go and see who are the people clearing containers. Who are the people bringing things from overseas down to Nigeria? How many of them? If the total number is 24, Biafrans are 23. Now you should ask ourselves this question: why is it that Nigeria is finding it difficult to develop and that Ugwacha seaport that was functioning before? Agwata seaport that was functioning before. There is one seaport, Naples in Calabar, that was functioning before. Do you think before that the Igbos paraded themselves in Lagos? No. They decided to close those channels of the seaport that are in the eastern part and move everything here in Yoruba. That is why today here they are messing up. That is why they are afraid. If they burn them well, let them try to. They say, oh, yeah, do it. They don't want it because they know anything that makes them to allow those seaports to function. The next thing, Igbos are going. Can I shock you?
What was that?
Do you know that every ship that offload that enter Apapa to offload pass through the eastern region of Nigeria.
Pass through the eastern
They
part of
pass
Nigeria.
eastern part of Nigeria. They pass through the eastern part of Nigeria to Lagos here to offload. The same easterners will now offload it in Lagos and now use a truck or whatever to carry their goods again back to this. Are you not seeing wickedness? What stops the ship not to stop in the east for them to offload their goods? That is wickedness in the highest order. So enough of all this. They know the importance and the advantage, the plus that is in us into this country. Check every state in Nigeria. We, the Biafrans, contribute their sources and development. Thank you and God bless you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Biafran Evangelist.